If you want to experience moments of joy, excitement, and satisfaction, visit the Honda Summer Spectacular event, where well-qualified buyers can get 1.9% APR on the 2018 Honda CR-V LX, part of KBB.com's 2018 Best Overall Brand. You've just entered car buying bliss.
See dealer for financing details based on 2018 brand image awards from Kelley Blue Book. Visit KBB.com for information.
Blog Talk Radio.
Goldilocks Productions provides professional internet, TV, and radio shows in the spiritual and New Age genre.
Enjoy this presentation of the Jimmy Mack Healing Show.
Hey, everybody. It's Jimmy Mack coming to you live from the Tampa Bay area of Florida. We're glad everybody's here. Lots of folks on the line tonight, of course. And we come at you every week, Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we always like to make it a lot of fun, have a lot of different guests and people on. And so tonight is no exception. Hopefully the end of Mercury retrograde as of my birthday this past Sunday. And thank you all for all the well wishes. I've got an incredible amount of Facebook and phone and voicemail and text and even some cards through the mail. How antiquated is that from back in the day? Nice birthday cards through the mail. I love it. So personable these days. So we're glad everybody's here. Reach out to us, info@jimmymackhealing.com if you'd like to get on the weekly mail list. It's every Wednesday. We put out a little TGI Wednesday e-newsletter, and it's all good. And funny notes, I love it. She's in the background running the show. This is awesome. So it's all good. And so reach out to us every Wednesday. Of course, we put out a TGI Wednesday. And all that has in it is audio and video and various things, comic strips, even the replay of this show, and, of course, the other shows that will be coming up. We've got a lot of new material coming out here shortly, and a lot of things you would enjoy, audio MP3s, ebooks, a little bit of everything. And, of course, we do a lot of healing in person, on the phone, 48 states, and Skype and Zoom around the world. So we stay pretty busy, and it's all good. And so we're excited about tonight's guest also out of lovely California. I love it. And our special guest tonight is Daniel the Healer. How brave of a name is that? He's awesome. Daniel is an energy healing practitioner, body whisperer, psychic energy chiropractor, and spiritual counselor who heals with love. He's the ultimate authority on your energy field, and for decades, Daniel has studied, experienced, and mastered the art of quantum healing and shared it with clients. He has sought education and guidance from the world's greatest leaders in healing and spirituality. That's me too. I love it. And he's distilled this and developed tools of his own, of course, and offers you his amazing gift of healing with love. You can find out more tonight and every day, and certainly after you hear this recording as well, at danielthehealer.com. Hey, Daniel, welcome to the show. How are you tonight, buddy?
Hello. I'm doing great. Can you guys hear me?
I love it. Yeah, you sound fantastic. And I meant to tell
all
folks,
right. I didn't know if I was...
No, you sound great. You definitely want to call in at 713-955-0594. You want to press 1 if you want to raise your hand. We're all calling into the same New York number. We're excited you're here, friend. How have you been?
Thank you very much. I'm totally excited myself. I'm doing great.
Yeah.
I'm
Good.
71 years old now, and I'm doing the best I've ever done in my whole life.
Isn't that amazing? Well, that gives me hope. I love that.
Yes, everyone's going to have a lot of hope, hopefully, after we're done with this show.
Good. Yeah, and and you'll know, too, of course, that, folks, if you call in and we're working on somebody with thyroid issue or eye issues, or maybe your back hurts or it's money or whatever it might be, just know if you're sitting there listening to the show now or in the future and you have those same challenges, just know that healing can take place for you as well. And I do ask for folks to stick to one question. We don't have time just because of time not allowing for it. To work on Sparky, your dog, and you and your great aunt from Michigan or whatever. So let's stick to one little thing. It can be anything, energy, obviously, relationships or money or your aching back or continual headaches or whatever that might be. But, so be courteous during your call, and we'll always let our guests go first and keep it to a couple, 3-5 minutes there, and we'll see what shows up. So, Daniel, my other question to you, of course, is pretty simple. I ask all the healing co-hosts and guests that have been on my show, and that is, don't you find that it really comes in streaks with us? We'll have, like, cancer folks for a solid week, and then everybody wants to talk about their eyesight, and, gosh, the week after that it might be their backs. You know what I mean? Is that pretty much been the same way for you? Have you experienced that as well?
Yes, I had two women this morning, and they verbatim said the very same phrase in expressing why they called. So, yes, it does come in.
There you go.
Yes, totally, and I experienced the same thing. Now, the healing that they generally turn to me is more specialized because my expertise is the energy field, and I do this life essence reading where I look at over 80 aspects of your energy field and give you, quote unquote, a report where you stand spiritually in your development. So because I push that a lot, that means a lot of those come to me for those purposes. But the second thing that I get a lot is alignment issues, and I am good with alignment. And what I'm doing here, I want to explain recently, because I've had a lot of phone interviews. I had to learn, I'm a gazer, so I look at things. And so I had to learn how to add my healing vibration into the sound waves, and I'm doing basically a healing on the telephone set, and it goes into the wire, and you should all receive some healing energy. Some people, just by listening, will receive some healing without even having to ask any questions.
Love it. Yeah, I love that. And on the replay as well. So that's a fact, folks. I've seen it happen time and time again. Well, we're glad you're here, friend. We're going to start taking some callers and do what we do best, which is all about helping and contributing to folks. So here we go. 917 is our first caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from? Okay, we'll go to the next one. That's fine. So 831. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello, my name is Lily, and I'm calling from California. And
what did you say your name was, honey? You could speak up a little bit.
Oh, sure. It's Lily, and I'm calling from California.
Welcome,
neighbor. And as they were welcome. I'm in the Santa Cruz area, and as I was finishing up my moth surgery for 3 cancer sites, I got a phone call from my son's football coach who says that he's ineligible. And this has been a dilemma with his schooling. And I'd really, really would love to hear how to correct this. I'm very emotional, mama bearish about it right now. Just would love a message on where I need to look, because as of last year when he graduated, he was able to play, and we feel like something not right had occurred.
Okay, so my first question is, how old is he?
He's 16.
Okay. Thank you.
He's a big boy.
Yes, yes, and I don't know if you can make much difference because he also has a right to his own experiences, and anybody beyond 14, I believe that. This is most often, this is kind of around 14, you get confirmed, you have bar mitzvah. Basically, this is a ritual of you getting into being a spiritual adult. And you are around 14, you turn into your spiritual adult, and from that moment on, he's entitled to his own experiences, and he has his own reasons that guide him in life, specifically why something would happen to him or not. So yes, and Mama Bear, that's really super, and he's so lucky to have you. Can fight for him, but you need to know that it is not, whatever the outcome is, you do not take any blame or guilt. That is really, really important.
All right.
And otherwise,
I'll resonate with that.
yes, and otherwise, what you need to do is you need to create maybe a storyboard or have a picture somewhere where you drew, or he's like doing his sport and he won some sort of a trophy and he's doing well, and then you charge that, you give it some love every day.
Okay, but here's my dilemma. They want to kick him out of this school to make room for somebody else. And I, as a parent, just as his spiritual guider, a custodian of his soul, I need to know. I know I have pictures, I have his grades, and I want to know where during the summer how to fix this. I get there's a spiritual, his karmic path, but I need to help guide him to where to fix it. I don't know where to fix it.
Okay, so first of all, you immediately need to come up with a plan B. You see, when you desire something in life and it becomes so important, then there's charge, and then it doesn't manifest well. But if you have a plan B, then there's not as much charge on it, and it's more likely that plan A comes to fruition.
I would be looking at other schools, honey. Yeah, if you know this is happening, it's the old saying, you can't fight City Hall, and you can mama bear all you want, but it's a really administrative feeling I get around the whole thing. So I certainly would be looking at choice A, B, or C. Okay. And I wish we could talk to you longer, honey, because I realize it's way more in depth than just this, but. Okay. But he's spot on. I wouldn't just have a plan B. I'd have plan A, B, or C after this, because this feels like a foregone conclusion. They've already made this decision. So, yeah. Okay. We appreciate you calling in, honey. Thank you. Have a great night. 724 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, my name's Kristen. I'm calling from Pittsburgh.
It's hard to hear you, honey. What's your name?
My name is Kristen, and I'm calling from Pittsburgh.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, Kristen from Pittsburgh.
Kristen from Pittsburgh. There you go, Daniel. What's your question, honey?
I was calling in for about love life. I don't have one.
Okay. Do you want one?
Yeah.
Okay. Kristen from Pittsburgh. I'm kind of feeling the energies. My sense is you're not really open to it. So what I'm going to say here is the hardest thing to experience.
Yeah, the call dropped. She's gone, but go ahead and definitely tell her what you feel.
Okay. The hardest thing to experience is loss of love. And if we've had some loss of love in the past, then we become more cautious. And the more you love somebody, the more there is a risk for you to get hurt a lot when this love disappears. And so some of us are ready to take the plunge because, quote unquote, it's better to have loved and be hurt than not loved at all. And it's really beautiful to have a good relationship. But my sense is at this point you're not really that open, and that there's some stuff from the past that holds you back in the sense, no, I don't want to get hurt another time.
That would be correct.
Okay. Makes sense, honey. Yeah.
And I got,
I'd be open to more of that. Yeah,
disconnected and ended up back.
Yeah, that's
he's
really
definitely
funny.
Spot on. Yeah, we're glad you got back on the phone, too. That's hysterical. But, yeah, he's spot on with what he's picking up on. I will tell you this, honey. If you email me, it's info@jimmymackhealing.com. I will send you a love audio MP3. We have like 25 different audio MP3s that we sell on different things. It's like sleep and travel and holidays. And one of them I have is all about love and relationships and all that. And I'll gladly send it to you for free. And I believe that'll help you take out a lot more blocks than we could do here tonight. Okay?
Okay.
But you definitely got to get lined up. Like he had mentioned, you definitely want to be more lined up with all this. So there you go.
So
before Keep us posted, honey. Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Daniel.
Before you pick up the next one, I'd like to say a little something that is good for everybody.
Love it.
So time is really an illusion. And because of that, our lives are not a continuum, but they are frozen moments in time that we kind of line up very quickly, like still pictures on a movie that go through the projector really fast. We do the same thing. So if there is a moment in time in your past, like the previous caller just said, there's obviously some loss of love, and that needs to get healed so that she can then have more courage and step back out in the world. And what you do is you go and visit that moment in time. And everything that happens to you, being rejected, being humiliated, being shamed, being lied to, all that, these are moments in time where you did not receive the love. So what you do, you visit that moment in time that is hurting, and you pump heart energy from your heart to their heart until the situation is healed. It takes maybe 30 seconds to a minute. And then that moment in time is healed, and instead of bleeding through despair and pain and hurt into your current life, because all your moments in time share an emotional field, which is timeless, the happiness of that moment will bleed through to you. And that's how you heal your past.
I actually needed to hear that because I couldn't figure out how.
Love that. Yeah. Yeah. So go back to that space and time, and we all know what it was. If you've had any kind of a life, I call it, we've had romantic interests that have pulled out our still beating heart, right, Christine? So, you go back to that and just really do some forgiveness work on them. And like you'd mentioned, a visualization of filling you both up with a whole lot of love. Daniel's all about the love too. And the longer I do this, what they've been raining down on me lately is love, love, love. I'm just sending love to everybody and telling them I love them, and to probably the laughter of my closest friends, but I don't care. I'm like, I don't care. I love you. I love you. I love you. And, even Rudy Hunter out in New York, the healer, he always says, I love you. I love you. I love you. Isn't that awesome? So send that love to any of your exes that really stick out in your mind too, Christine. Okay?
All right. Thank you.
All right, honey. Thanks for calling in tonight. Yeah, reach out anytime and send me an email, and I'll send you a half-hour audio MP3. It's all about love, okay?
All right. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Thanks for listening, honey. 910 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, this is Pamela, and I'm calling from North Carolina.
Hey, Pamela. How are you tonight?
I'm good. Thank you.
Good. What's going on? You have a question for Daniel?
I do, and it would be about I just have a lot of low energy. I'm tired all the time. if you could pick anything up on that.
Okay, I need to scan this, but first I want to say I loved North Carolina. I loved the Blue Ridge Parkway. I thought the woods and the nature is just one of the most gorgeous places in the U.S. So you're lucky to be there. I live in this very deserty South California, and I like lush green, and sometimes it's depressing. So let's see. There's many reasons why you could be low on energy. Do you know about your thyroid function?
All my levels are normal, but I do have.
Okay, so it's not that. Do you know about your adrenal function? Blood sugar and things like that?
Blood sugar's okay. It's like all my tests come back okay.
All your tests come back okay. So motivation and passion. Now we're going into the emotional body. Motivation and passion. How's that going? Are you passionate about something in life?
Not a lot of passion and not a lot of joy.
Okay, somehow you need to fix that. You need to figure out, do you know your soul's purpose?
No.
Okay, soul connects to you through your heart. It is basically your eternal self as opposed to who you are in this physical self. But if you go into your heart space, meditate in your heart space and connect with soul, then soul will whisper to you kind of thing, and all of a sudden you'll be enlightened. You said, oh, that's what I really want to do. That's deep down in my nature. This is what excites me. So that's one more thing to look at is, and soul is also soul's fire. The fire of your soul is your passion. So if you connect with soul by going and spending time in your heart chakra, you will connect with soul, and the passion and the excitement will be downloaded to you, and you'll figure it out. So that's one thing I want to say. And the final thing that I need to look at is your energy field. Now, if you lose energy, if you have like tears in your aura, then you don't have much energy, but I don't sense any tears in your aura. So it's not there. I really would say then it's simply because, you know, your days are same old, same old, same old. And when you don't have excitement, your second chakra does not move energy up your spine. It stays all there. And you're tired and you don't have much energy. So for you, that's what I would say.
Okay, thank you so much.
Makes sense, honey? Yeah, I definitely get weak adrenals with you out of all the things you've named. Thyroid's okay, blood pressure, blood sugar. Adrenals are weak, though, Tess, yes. You want to stand up real quick and we'll rock it out?
Oh, awesome. Yes.
Yeah, so you can just own that and just say my adrenals are weak. It's going to pull you forward for a yes.
My adrenals are weak.
We're going to find that spot where that is.
Okay, yeah.
And it's almost a computer file on your machine where that is. And we're going to release it, delete and erase it, disentangle it all out now. Pull her straight back when you've taken all this weakness out of adrenals. Thank you. And you'll feel it pull, 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 and take you straight back.
There it is.
There you go. Okay, and so we're just going to strengthen that real quick, too. It's going to pull you forward when the strength comes in. So for anybody that feels dragging tonight, or here's the sound of our voices on the next replay, we're just going to strengthen adrenals for everybody, thyroid, blood sugar, blood pressure, all of it right now. It's going to pull you forward when it comes in, honey.
Okay.
Love it. Okay.
Thank
Outstanding.
you.
Thanks for listening to our show, honey. We appreciate it.
Adrenals relate to your root chakra, and so you need to make certain that you're all cool with safety, security, and survival.
Okay.
Love it. Thanks, honey.
Yeah,
appreciate it. Have a great night. Yes, thanks for listening.
Take care.
We appreciate it. Yes, bye for now. 818, Carolyn, how are you tonight? You're out of California, right? Near Daniel the Healer.
Yes, I'm great.
Awesome.
Hello, neighbor.
Hi. Daniel, I wanted you to look at my energy because my right leg hurts me off and on, and especially in the thigh area, and I figured it has something to do with my blood circulation.
Would you consider yourself overweight?
Well, just a little bit because I have a thyroid problem, so, I'm trying to do what I can do. I've had a lot of inflammation.
Well, I'm getting that it's your lymph. Your lymph is not draining well. And when the lymph is sluggish, then you have like pains here and there, unexplainable. They come and go. I find that a mini trampoline is the best remedy for the lymph. Other good remedies are for you to do physical exercise that moves the lymph, to help the capillaries, maybe add some capsule of cayenne, or if you like hot food, eat more hot food so that you get the cayenne, which stimulates everything to move.
Okay.
But we ought to do a little, give some energy here.
Okay, thank you.
Do you walk barefoot?
In the house, I do, but I
Good.
think I go outside and do it.
No, out in the house. That's good. The more you can be barefoot, the better it is for you.
Okay. I can do that.
I also sense that sometimes your head is a little bit in the clouds.
Okay, my head. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm strengthening the grounding.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, it just finished.
Thank you.
Awesome. How do you feel, Carolyn?
I feel pretty good. I feel good.
Yeah, I love the little trampoline too, and you also ought to look into. There'll be plenty of people in the LA area that would do lymph massage. There are actually some good massage therapists, and they will do a lymph massage, and that really helps things go in a hurry right there. Just, my friend always says the lymph is the rain gutter of the house, so you got to get all the leaves cleaned out of that and get things moving. Make sense, honey?
Yes, it does. I'll do that. I have a trampoline, but I just need to lose a couple more pounds because it only takes up to certain weight, and so I'm scared to get on it because I'm a little over that weight. So I'll just wait on that. I'll try to get the massage and walk.
I also want you to know that if it's too difficult to bounce on it, that you can sit on it, and with your arms, your shoulders going up and down, you can create the movement. And just sitting on it and having that movement will do a lot.
Oh, okay. Just move by using my
that's an awesome idea.
I'll do that. Thank you.
Love it.
You're most welcome.
Honey. Thanks for calling in tonight. We appreciate you listening to the show. Yeah, thank you. 504 is our next caller.
I'm really delighted, Jimmy, about this interview. I've never been interviewed by another healer, and this one's totally differently and is exciting and uplifting.
Well,
this is totally
that's how
fantastic.
we want it to be. Well, thank you. You're sweet. Yeah, that's definitely how we want it to be, and we want to get you out there as always. And, a lot of folks know you already, but I definitely want them to, gosh, guys, you need to look up DanielTheHealer.com. You can find him that way. And Carolyn, if you're in the L.A. area, greater L.A., you can also come see him in person, I'm sure, and schedule some time. And he does phone as well. 504 is our next caller. Yeah. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from? 504. Hey, Debbie. Where are you calling from, honey?
Debbie.
Hi, Louisiana.
Louisiana. Welcome to the show, honey. You have a question for Daniel?
Yeah. Besides being low energy, I don't sleep well at night.
Okay. I recently made it a blog, and I found 26 different reasons why somebody would not sleep well.
Okay.
So sleep is one of the most difficult issues, and is one that after low energy is the second issue that is being mentioned worldwide as far as people in their health. When you don't sleep well, of course, you don't function well during the day. Let's see, where are you at? You're too vigilant, is my sense.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Does that make you is like something you can't let go as you go to sleep? Your body may not feel safe. My wife doesn't sleep well because in the middle of the night she has really low blood pressure. Her body thinks that she's dying and wakes her up. Hey, no, you can't die. Wake up, wake up. So she's very, her
well,
body
I do have
very
low blood pressure. But I work in a really high it's a lot of backstabbing at my job and around me, and it's hard to, like, I feel like there's some kind of lesson that I'm supposed to learn to be where it doesn't bother me, and I've been there like 2 years, and I mean, I've gotten to be, I guess, tougher. I'm empathic, but it still bothers me, you know? I feel other people's intentions, and it's hard to turn all that off and just allow that to be.
Don't turn it off, because except that you take on other people's crap, this is a strength. This allows you to function on many different levels and have way more input. So the idea is for you not to suck this in. So my email is daniel@danielthehealer.com, and if you send me an email on this that we spoke during the show, I will send you a video that explains psychic protection. That's what you need to do. You need to protect yourself psychically. There's actually some bad juju on you.
I know, and it's a woman, I believe. And, yeah, someone told me they felt that too, and that, I don't know, they told me something crazy, like put birdseed on me and then go and it was just like a little too. Is that? I mean, doesn't that sound like too much? I do energy work.
You're not gonna need to do all that, honey. Stand up for a minute, face due north. We'll rock some stuff out for you real quick, okay? And I think Daniel's spot on talking about the hypervigilance too. I call it being in the middle of the SWAT team. You're going room to room at night and going, I'm going to kill you before you kill me. And that's what they were showing me, and that's hypervigilance, and that's what he's picking up on too. And I pick up on the exact same stuff, only what it really is it's your work. So you're at your work tiptoeing room to room trying to kill before you get killed, and, you know, you take that home, and it's damn near impossible to go to sleep, right? So just to stand up, face due north, and just say, I am clear, and see if you go forward, back, or in between, see which way it pulls you.
I am clear. I'm going backwards.
Yeah, so I'm going to change all that for you, okay? And that's a long list of horrible curses, spells, and hexes, and exotic stuff.
That's crazy. I'm
changing it now. It's gonna pull you in the wave, and then it's going to push you forward to clear yes.
Okay.
And you'll feel it.
Yeah, I'm going forward.
Awesome. Make sense?
Yeah.
That's going to help you, honey. Yeah.
Maintain
you definitely got
though.
some stuff going on. Yeah, you definitely got some stuff going on at work, and I would have you. I'm going to just say for you now that you've learned all the lessons you needed to from that workplace. It's no, and I'm changing it really quick to yes, and that's going to help you too. And so, you know, when you decide to move, it's up to you. I do feel like 30, 60, 90 days from now, you have a real opportunity to do something different. So it'll be September, October, November, by or around Thanksgiving. I don't see you making a parallel move. I see you making a move up. So
awesome.
Yeah, and I don't get that it's at that place. I think you got a real chance to move up. So
okay.
And as far as your question, how you maintain this, send me an email and I will send you this video about psychic protection so that you can protect yourself psychically and not be affected by people's negativity. And you need to know, juju is not that somebody, quote unquote, consciously laid a curse on you. Juju can be simply that somebody is jealous, somebody is envious of you, or there was a confrontation, and if they have a strong will, then them being upset at you can send you a little weapon your way, a little dagger in the back of your, on your back, and things like that.
Okay.
But then even somebody you cut off in traffic, and they flip you the bird, but if it has so much intensity, it comes to you as a psychic attack. And if you're not at that moment fully protected, then it can go through your shield and it can stick with you and then wear you down afterwards. So watch my video.
Okay, it's danielthehealer.com.
Daniel at danielthehealer.com.
You can send him an email, honey.
Okay.
The email is Daniel at danielthehealer.com. Okay?
Oh, okay.
We'll help you any way we can.
I appreciate
All right, honey. Thanks
so
for listening.
Okay.
You bet. Thanks for staying up and listening tonight. Awesome. 747's our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
My name is Denise, and I'm calling from California. And
hi, Denise.
Hi to the both of you. I'm just surprised about what you told the caller before me, because I have pretty much the same issue. I've had it, seems like, for a very long time, but I also have it with family members in this pretty much the same way as the last caller. And I have been searching for something to do for that, to protect myself also. So I don't know if you could tell me anything else or anything different, but I'd like to know if I'm halfway getting there where I'm able to protect myself. I do need the video also.
Okay, send me an email.
Okay. So what do you pick up in all of this for me?
Well, in all of this, that I additionally pick up is that you mentioned that also family is involved, and anything with family has more intensity, because supposedly at one point you really love each other, and then something gets in the way, and so when you have love, that love has to go somewhere, and then generally it turns into hate.
Well, I never felt that I had love, so I don't, I loved and loved my family members, but I never felt that it was reciprocated, not even as a baby, little kid. So it hasn't been there for me. The love has never been there for me.
Okay, so I hear what you're saying, and I want you to know that if you have not received enough love in your life, you wouldn't be living.
Okay.
Literally.
Well.
So you have received enough love, but you have not received the love the way you wanted it. And, of course, when you're little, you can't say, Mommy, tell me that you love me. You just don't know how to say this. My mother only told me she loved me once in her life, and that was on her deathbed.
Mhm.
And so I understand.
Well, I'm just saying it's an issue with family, with that for me, like what the last call. There's a lot of jealous and envy.
Mhm.
And not wanting me to do what, things I can do.
So if there's jealousy and envy, they want to undermine you.
Mhm.
So they lay stuff on you. I think we ought to do the same thing. What do you think, Jimmy, that we did with the one before, for her to stand up and clear her out?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, stand up, honey. We'll take all that off of you, too, as far as family goes. If you're looking for them to fall madly in love with you or be super nice to you, I think you're always going to be disappointed. So it feels like you're going to find love all outside of there, okay? Just letting you know now. So just think of your family real quick. If you're standing up facing due north, and if you think of your family, it's going to feel like a weakness. It's going to feel like it's dropping you back.
Yes, I'm going back.
Yeah, and I'm going to release it, delete and erase it, disentangle it all out now. Pull her straight forward when you're done. Thank you.
Okay.
And we're just filling you up with all kinds of love right now, honey.
Okay.
Going to pull you forward when it comes in.
Okay, moving forward.
There you go. And let that fill you up. It'll bring you back to neutral once it's done, honey.
Okay, I'm back to neutral.
Awesome. And, I'll tell you what, I like the Access Consciousness guys. They make me laugh. But the first word, family, the acronym is F'd, and mainly interested in limiting you. So there you go. I wouldn't be hung up on, family's acceptance of you or them loving you or them all, singing around the campfire. Don't expect that to ever happen. And, isn't that a mind blower? Imagine Daniel going his whole life and mom never says, I love you till her deathbed. I mean, some people have it way worse than you. So, and we've grown through it. We've grown up around it. My father used to beat my brother and I from one end of the house to the other, and my mother wore an apron and baked cookies every day. So we really saw the best and the worst of both worlds. But it wasn't, you just can't look out the window and hope the family gets it. You just have to really be more about yourself, loving and kind to yourself, and be ultra loving and kind to everybody else. And you'll attract more people that might be sisters or brothers from all kinds of past lives that'll be much closer to you than your family ever was. Does that make sense?
Yes, I'm already doing that. And I've separated
good
myself from my family.
Yeah, that's more your family. The people that you're thinking of right now, that's way more your family than your family could ever be. And a lot of people, honey, they just don't have the capacity for all that. They're not loving creatures, and they're never going to be, and they may not see the value in you. So there you go.
Yeah, I experienced this because I was a brilliant child born to dull parents. They had no idea who I was.
I love that. Right?
That's true. That's true.
Isn't that awesome? Yeah, and that's his roundabout way of saying that you're brilliant and you had dull parents too. Okay, so there you go. So just that you care enough about this tells me that you're sensitive and more brilliant than you might let on for being. Okay.
Yeah, I'm empath. I'm an empath, and so I
there you go.
And
there you go.
So it's a lot of family members. So it's been a
lot of that you got to let go, honey. Yeah. If you email me, it's info@jimmymackhealing.com. I'll gladly send you a family audio MP3, and it'll clear out a lot of the family stuff too. And you can always reach Daniel at danielthehealer.com.
Okay, so that's danielthehealer.com, and for you, Jimmy Mack, it's what?
It's
what
info.
Again?
Yeah, it's info. Just INFO. Yeah, at jimmymackhealing.com. JIMMYMACK healing.com, and just put in there family, honey, and I'll send you an audio MP3 you can listen to. It'll clear up a lot of this stuff too. We're on the phone with you tonight. We're going to take the edge off, as it were. It's not going to heal maybe decades of all the wrong they've sent your way, but it's a start.
Okay. I thank you both. It's very
Thank you, honey. We're glad you called in. Thanks for listening to the show. Yeah, we appreciate it.
Thank you both
of
you. All right.
Have a great night. Thank you. Appreciate you calling in, honey. 917 is our next caller. Hi, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hello?
Hi. How are you tonight?
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
Good. You want to speak up a little bit, honey. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Casey from New York. Can you hear me?
Now we can. What's your name, honey? Yeah?
Okay. Well, I would love to ask about me and my partner, but right now I'm very worried about him. He has a lot of health issues, recurrent urinary tract infections, and something going on with the urinary tract, and they haven't even been able to do the testing and find the root cause, hopefully, because he keeps getting these infections. And then he has pains. It's hard for him to walk, and that seems to bother him more than anything. He also has, we think, prostate cancer in remission. I don't really know where it's at. And a bone marrow cancer that he's on a very intense drug to keep stable.
Wow. What's his name, honey, and where are you located?
His name is Mitch, and New York City.
Mitch, New York City. Go ahead, Daniel. See what we can do.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
First of all, does he know that you're talking about him?
No.
Is he open to healings?
Yes.
Okay. I think this evolved out of him not being would you say that he's a sensitive man?
Yes.
Okay. Sensitive men have pretty much the hardest time in our totally berserk macho culture. It's really hard for them, but he had to absorb a lot of shame along the way in his life, and in a sense, who he is as a spirit and soul, he's really upset about that, because he didn't come here to be treated like a piece of dirt from the macho culture. And so he internalizes that, and women have breasts that are unique to them, and men have a prostate that is unique to them, and so it goes to the prostate, and he wasn't able to have excitement in his life, and so it all backed up in his second chakra, which the bladder also is part of. And does he do cranberry juice?
No, he's been taking a lot of supplements, including D-mannose, which we thought is stronger than cranberry. He drinks a lot of lime water.
I'm sorry, the last word got lost.
He drinks a lot of lime water, lime flavor, with lime juice concentrate, and he likes that. But he's been taking D-mannose because we heard actually that is stronger than the cranberry.
Okay, well then he's all set there.
And a lot of herbs to try to beat the infections. He's been on a lot of antibiotics, and right now he's just doing herbal antibiotics, so I don't know where he's at with any of it.
Well, unfortunately, antibiotics really makes this whole thing worse. It helps at the beginning, but then the strain becomes kind of used to it and develops, immunity to the antibiotics, and then, meanwhile, the rest of your if he did a lot of antibiotics, does he also do probiotics for his digestion?
Yes, he's been taking them.
Okay, good. I just have to ask.
Yeah. So we know about the antibiotics, and I personally hate them myself. So he's trying to do the herbal ones right now. In my
sense, he needs to find forgiveness with himself. All the times that he felt inadequate, he has to come to a resolution with that and be able to forgive himself so that he can be back in the present. This is all past stuff that is accumulated, that is now creating havoc. It's not who he is in the present.
Wow. So the root cause is actually emotional.
I believe so.
Wow. Do you know the best kind of...
Just so you know, honey, what I pick up on her test is I don't get the lime juices helping him at all. It tests weak. The D-mannose tests weak. He really needs uva ursi, which is bearberry. That's really good for UTI stuff and the prostate type of stuff. It's his right kidney is weak also. I don't get prostate near as much as bladder. He's more bladder than anything. But Uva Ursi would really, really help him. He needs to take as many as 3 times a day. So he needs as many as like 9 a day and a lot more water. Cranberry juice tests stronger for him than that other piece you'd even talked about. So just regular old cranberry juice and Uva Ursi would go a long way to clean this up. And if he had to get an antibiotic, he doesn't test for a Z-Pak, but he tests really good for Cipro, just so you know. So, and I'm talking angels flying UFOs. I'm not a doctor, and I don't play one on TV, but just letting you know now, that's the kind of stuff that would help him out a lot right now, honey, okay?
Yeah, no, I'm so afraid of
the natural similar antibiotics you're talking about, they test really strong for him, too. I don't get that he's taken enough. So whatever the natural antibiotics you have right now, he could take as many as 3 of those 3 times a day, plus Uva Ursi, or it's bearberry is the real name of it, B-E-A-R, berry. So look into that, honey, and read about that too. Okay?
Thank you. And he's taking several of the oral antibiotics. Those 3 of each, 3 doses of each of those?
Yeah, that's how he tests. Whatever he's taking now. When I ask Spirit about it, he needs as many as 3 of those, like 3 times a day. And then the Uva Ursi, it's UVI Ursi, U-R-S-E-Y. Uva Ursi. Yeah, that's called bearberry. And that's just fantastic for anybody that has bladder or UTI stuff going on, or genito-ureto things, even kidney, it helps, all that.
Oh, great. So,
makes sense.
Yeah,
and kidneys have to do with fear, of course, and Chinese medicine, and bladder is inability generally to hold things in. So he's holding a lot in, and I think Daniel's spot on. He's very, very sensitive as a man, and so he's holding a lot in. There's a lot that's pissing him off he's not saying. So.
Yeah, and the word here was pissing off. And so he's angry on some level, and that goes to the urinary tract system. That's why being angry is being said as being pissed off.
Wow.
Makes sense, honey?
Yes, absolutely. That's amazing. Thank you both.
You're welcome. You're welcome. We're glad you called in, honey. We're glad you're listening tonight. Thank you so much.
I love your show. I think you're amazing. And
well,
Daniel,
thank you, honey.
Are too. Thank you.
We appreciate it. That's great. Bless you, too. Good luck. Call us back up. Let us know how he's doing, okay, honey?
Okay, will do.
All right.
Thank
you.
You
have a great night. Appreciate you being here.
Oh, thank you. Me too.
You bet. Bye for now. Daniel, did it fly by or what? We're almost at the hour. Can you believe it?
Isn't that amazing? It just went through very quickly, but it was really interesting.
Right.
And I mean, we talked about this earlier. You know, I have learned to run my energies differently, and I have built over the years an extraordinarily strong heart chakra. And so I run love into my world every day. And it's part of who I am at this point. It's what creates so much bliss, because when you run love into your world, the world will run love back to you.
Love that. So well said. Really appreciate it. Folks, reach out. You can find out more, obviously. It's danielthehealer.com. And you can reach him directly via email. It's daniel@danielthehealer.com. Thanks so much for being on the show tonight, friend. I really appreciate it. We're going to chat soon again. Okay?
That sounds super. Thank you for having me, and I wish everybody out there all the best.
Love it. Thanks again. Folks, that's our show for tonight. Join us again each Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific. It's the Jimmy Mack Healing Show. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. And you can also listen to the replay. It's on Blog Talk and Spreaker and iHeartRadio as well. So reach out to us. We can help you in any way. That's what we're here. It's what we love to do. I want to wish you that the rest of your life will be the best of your life. And remember to make progress every day. Thanks, everybody. Bye for now.
Now T-Mobile has unlimited for the rest of us, and it starts as low as $30 per line for 4 lines. So if you want your family to take 800 vacation selfies to share with the world, now you can. Get unlimited for everyone, now starting as low as $30 per line for 4 lines from T-Mobile. Call 1-800-T-Mobile or visit a store today.
During congestion, users on this plan may notice speeds lower than other users and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs per month. Video streams at 480p with autopay, plus taxes and fees, unlimited data while on our network.
If you want to experience moments of joy, excitement, and satisfaction, visit the Honda Summer Spectacular event, where well-qualified buyers can get 1.9% APR on the 2018 Honda CR-V LX, part of KBB.com's 2018 Best Overall Brand. You've just entered car buying bliss.
See dealer for financing details based on 2018 branded matures from Kelley Blue Book. Visit KBB.com for information.